swear. I roll up and I'm smelling like a right now. I do this for my rounds, oh yeah. Feel like in the real life, dripping on sauce in a good life. You shine, I shine, and ain't nobody gonna take mine. I just wanna be a boss. I would never ever fall. Chillin' like a boss with my feet up. Got a bag for him with a visa. Pulling up the leader. Getting that while I'm on the. She's a keeper. Them play burritos. Get to the pesos with amigos. I cannot with no zeros. Don't you run out? No, I can't show you no love, baby. Yeah, I'm a super. I am a boss in the cut. Mayday. Bubbles and these models. It's popping, I tip her. I skip her, I give her the. Girl, you on my line right now. Yeah, I can see the signs right now. Feeling like
Start your week by installing your game plan.
right now. And you just took a loss right now.
An offensive and defensive game each week. Once you've made your game plan, choose to start.
I'm about to lock down. Feel like in the real life, dripping on sauce in a good life. You shine, I shine, and ain't nobody gonna take mine. I just wanna be a boss. I would never ever fall. I feel like a boss right now. Talk to the man right now. Oh yeah. Feel like the man right now. Your girl on my line right now. Oh yeah. Shorty oughta been my me. Oh yeah. She love me in the gray sweatpants. You never I left. Yeah. Feeling like a boss, I done made it. Get so like a spaceship. I swear my life is amazing. Blowing money, no hesitation. Dimes, no basic. I know these be hating, but that's what made me feel like in the real life, dripping on sauce in a good life. You shine, I shine, and ain't nobody gonna take mine. I just wanna be a boss. I will never ever fall. I woke up and I'm feeling like a boss.
This is Madden Night.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. Sammy Watkins, 72 yards. And his guys have taken a first. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away. Escapes the defender. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. There he goes left side. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of this. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to throw now on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Sammy Watkins with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. And with that touchdown reception, so now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. Shreds the tackle. Now he's forced out right. Good move at the 30. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a... First down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Out to his left. Finding room inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Rolling to his right. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And this results in 6. Touchdown. It's their quarterback on his way to a historic performance. 4 first. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll buy some time right. He's got a man, complete. A huge play there for Houston. And even 40 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
They'll roll him out right. He's going to look deep for Watt, and this is caught. Touchdown, Houston. Sammy Watkins on his way to a monster game. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
All right, here we go.
They'll look to throw here. Going deep here for Watkins. And got his man complete. Sammy Watkins, he's going to go.
Missed.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Sammy Watkins in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
And that's
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They'll look to throw now on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Sammy Watkins, 76 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. And now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
All right, here we go.
Looking to throw. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Sammy Watkins, 62 yards. And this offense. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter.
All right, here we go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the move to his left. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Back to throw here. He'll buy some time right. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. And that one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. They'll set up to throw. Buying time to his left.
Whoosh.
Oh, another spin.
Hard to...
And it's a touchdown. Their mobile quarterback, 37 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the
Yeah.
game's over.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
All right, here we go.
Now back to throw. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught at the 20. A huge play there for Houston. 55 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
They'll drop to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them come.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
All right, here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And that one results in 35 yards.
And they just hit another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry, this is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this game is definitely over, but
both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
But right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here we go now.
He'll drop to throw. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's caught at the 25. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with this one. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is...
Not guaranteed.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for our visitors, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they suffer their 4th loss so far. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos. And for Charles Davis and our...
Hey, what's up, gang?
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all your points, as a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
No car. I want that car. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce.
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all your points, as a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like, but you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. I went from filling out kites to putting it in my block. Blue Gucci sweater is drill. Somebody give me a. These ain't like the cops. Gossiping more than a. In jail I had. I make you cut off the. Think that I made it, they can't be my friends, so they wanna be ops. If I see them hating and I'm in that spaceship, I'm dropping the top. Ain't like my beat ain't no happy belated, I'm counting the guap. Who gave you a voice? Who told you your thoughts count? GPS straight to the money. I put my big homie got the big Mickey Mouse. You posted your at 12 and 8 that night, she had my all over the mansion. Can't sit on my house. I got that check into golf. A lot of these look lost. They broke, they think it's my fault. No car. I want that car. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like, but you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
With me, boy. Your hands in your fingers. Your ears with get back, watch it turn to a singer. Get the fighting like this Jerry Springer. All of my zip the back that like a popo. Don't do these they popo. Had a G-Wagon truck turned to Rojo. Find a cable 2 wheels and they going wild down in Soho. One was black and the other was Mexican. Had a like a pollo. Younger than you with a Maybach. Younger than you with a Bentley. Finna got in the gently. Ain't being friends with these. When I was down, I so had sympathy. But that's how I go when you broke. Now I'm like mistletoe. This do my own. Not gonna lost on these new clones. Then she asked for.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. And you're.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. To throw. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A huge play there right off the bat. And even 60 yards. And that catch puts him past the great Jerry Rice. For the most receiving yards in a single season, he's now up over 1,848.
At one point, we called Jerry Rice Flash. How about the dash we saw here today? The dash towards his record and past it. What a tremendous achievement. And how much fun is it for us to be here to witness it?
It's a pinch-me moment for us.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they had. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him. 2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. Dancing, and he will score. It's a touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback taking it in from 7 yards away. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They're going to look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Houston. 64 yards. That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that. So from their own 20 all the way to the red zone now, a chance to capitalize on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left.
And this will be a touchdown. It's their quarterback with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. He'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
Looking again for Watkins, and this time that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His fourth catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Sammy Watkins, 64 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And partner, sayonara to Randy Moss's 07 record. That is the 24th receiving touchdown this year for him. He's the new king.
Well, always remember how Randy did it. Going deep, going over the top of people and catching those touchdown passes. But what we've witnessed here today, what we've witnessed throughout this season,
so the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll set up a throw. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. Going deep here for Watkins. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A huge play there for Houston. 71 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Steps away to his left. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tyreek Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He'll buy some time right. He's going to look deep for Watkins. He's got it at the 15. A huge play there for Houston. 64 yards.
Defending a deep route, even when it's thrown on time, is very difficult. But when he's able to maneuver outside of the pocket, that's almost unfair. He's bought extra time. His offensive line has protected him. And now when the ball's in the air, the guy downfield has a chance to make a better adjustment.
And he will have a touchdown. Their mobile quarterback taking it in from 11 yards out. So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Got a nice lead. You should be able to protect it. If you get careless with the football, look out.
And this is taken in at the 5. A big play there just before halftime. 53 yards. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. They come out here in the I. Being chased out left. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tyreek Hill as time expires in the first half. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this. Now following the touchdown, here comes this offense back out onto the field as they will take over with a 1st and 10.
No, check. Patriot! Patriot!
Rolling to his left. And an alley to run. And now running right through it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Looking for Kelsey up. Oh, wide open, complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 39 that time.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Open space inside the 10. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback, a 21-yard touchdown. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter.
We got 3. Here we go now.
Rolling to his right. Going deep here for Watkins. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Sammy Watkins, an 80-yard touchdown. And this offense continues to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
All right, here we go.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw, escaping the pressure right. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20, 10, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Sammy Watkins, 96 yards. And this offense is running away with this one.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, He used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
All right, here we go.
He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. He's got a man, complete. A huge play there for Houston. 56 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
Here we go now.
Steps away. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
And this results in 6. Touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback, 35 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not...
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession?
Set. Green. 30.
They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's going to be caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3. So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Time for a break. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. Now he's going to let it go deep right. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Incomplete. He was trying to get it into Watkins. That'll bring up second down.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
Hurry up, here we go.
Out to his left. Evades him at the 10. Still going. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone...
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for our visitors, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota.
Baby,
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all your points, as a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week. Scouting points are earned every week. Use all your points, as a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
Pay $5 for a handbag like Saint Laurent, baby. We love that money, baby. 100,000 plus 100,000 my way. 30,000 plus 30,000 my wrist. We got those bad, that's I swear, baby, it was just kiss, that's it. How could I forget that you done for me? Baby, gonna take the charge and take the fall from me. Would love to take you shopping, but I'm in your town.
Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. We are moments away from what should be an excellent matchup.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. This is caught inside the 15. And mark him down all the way inside the Minnesota 10. A big play there on the first play of the game. 66 yards. And they better put that ball to the side because with that catch, he's a new single-season receiving yards record holder.
What a fantastic year. And we saw it start early, didn't we, partner? Right out of the gate. We knew he was going to have a tremendous year, but who knew it would culminate in breaking this all-time record?
This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it first and goal to go. On the move to his left. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
All right, here we go.
He'll buy some time right. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Look at this spin.
Balance.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They'll roll him out right. Going deep here for Watkins. This is caught. Touchdown, Houston. Sammy Watkins, 62 yards. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Rolling to his left. And it's a touchdown. A big play there. Doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about it. We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to look deep for Watkins. That's caught at the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Sammy Watkins, 79 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half.
So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. And his throw here is incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Galvin away and bring up second down.
Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Sammy Watkins on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. So now... With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over.
Here we go.
He'll buy some time right. Going deep here for Watkins. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Sammy Watkins on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And this offense is running away with this one. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there. We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Sammy Watkins, 63 yards. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to look deep for Watkins. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Sammy Watkins, an 80-yard touchdown. And this offense continues to pour it on. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Now let's go.
Rolling to his right. Going deep here for Watkins. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead a little added. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep for Watkins. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Sammy Watkins, 80. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. Sammy Watkins, an 80-yard touchdown. And this offense... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Sammy Watkins, an 80-yard touchdown. And this offense continues. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Sammy. There'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. He'll buy some time right. Going deep here for Watkins. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A huge play there for Houston. 45 yards. So another catch, more yards, and now enough yards to break the single-game record.
It seemed inevitable the way this game went that the yards record would fall, and we got to see it. We got to witness it, and the crowd is so excited to watch another NFL record fall.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tyreek Hill, his 9th touchdown of the season. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. And that passing touchdown gives him the record for the most in a single game. We have seen a historic performance here in this one.
And the word that comes to mind for me, partner, is relentless. This guy today has been relentless in going after this record. And what an accomplishment for the new.
We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Sammy Watkins finding the end zone yet again. And this offense is running away with this one. And that touchdown catch, Charles, it breaks the single-game record for receiving touchdowns.
And what a perfect match. A quarterback who loves to throw it and a receiver who knows how.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Sliding out of the pocket. Going deep here for Watkins. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Sammy Watkins. He flat out can't be stopped. And this offense continues to pour it on. Not only the completion, but that pass also gives him the record for most passing yards in a single. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Rolling to his right. He's going to look deep for, and this will be caught at the 30. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown. touchdown as they just add to their total. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, we are in the fourth and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. Going deep here for Watkins. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Sammy Watkins finding the end zone yet again. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Houston. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now
a big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the home team here, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they suffer their 4th loss so far. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.